coaching through Christmas. And today's Christmas movie could only be Elf.
My favourite. I love Elf.
Yes.
Will Ferrell is brilliant.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
He will always and forever be. Absolutely. But I think whilst we have always been looking at these movies through the lens of coaching, today I think it was really important to address the need for belief that runs through Elf, and that we often have limiting beliefs as individuals. So for those of us that are perhaps not fully aware, a limiting belief is effectively a negative thought. It's something that we see or deem as an absolute truth, but in actual fact, it's something that is just stopping us from reaching our potential.
Absolutely. And whenever I have clients, they throw out a comment and you're like, whoa, let's come back. Because they will say it like you say, like an absolute truth. Oh, I don't do that. And you're like, okay, whose voice is that? Where does that thought come from? And sadly, quite often the thought comes from their parents, from when they were very young, sometimes from a former boss that has been unkind to them. And I get them to do an exercise where I say, okay, this is what you've said to me, this sentence, where you are saying you are not good enough to do that job. You have two walls either side of you. One wall has all the evidence to say you should be where you are. You should be in that job. Tell me what's on that wall. All the way from your certificates, all the way through to all the projects you've done, all the previous jobs, and blah, blah, blah. And put a frame around each piece of evidence. How much of the wall can you see? And after a while, they're imagining this and they say that there isn't much of the wall left, actually. And I was like, okay, now turn to the other wall and put on that wall all the evidence saying that you don't belong there. You shouldn't be there. You're not good enough to do this job. And all they've got is that voice saying you're not good enough. And where does that voice come from? Is it somebody you respect? Because it's never their own voice. It's very rarely their own voice. I've never encountered it where it's their own voice. It's always been somebody has said this to them. And they're like, actually, I don't respect that person. That person doesn't know. I never respected their work. But they realize they've allowed this person into their brain and take over their brain and impact on their self-esteem and confidence. And I had a client email me a few weeks ago, actually, who I coached years ago, many years ago. And she said, I still use those walls as a reminder in my mind, that visual reminder of, yeah, I am where I should be. Look at all that evidence. And that's great. Having that visual reminder, yeah, I should be here. She said it was a real confidence boost.
And it's amazing what tearing down that negative thought, or negative thoughts in many cases, can do for us. It can allow us to change. It can allow us to grow. It can allow us to feel like we're in control in a way that perhaps we've not felt for many, many years.
Yeah, it's highly liberating. And another thing I talk about in sessions is about reframing a thought as well. So when somebody feels that they're a victim, how about seeing it as, well, you're in control of your own destiny. Oh, I don't have a choice, I have to. How true is that? You're an adult. You're an adult now. You do have a choice. What are you going to do about it? And I think when people, it's just it's like getting a sentence and flipping it round, and just the way the eyes light up, like, actually, I didn't see it like that. I never thought of it like that. And it's liberating, and it's like a light bulb moment for them, and they're like, oh wow, that can change everything.
Yeah. And again, this comes back to why we're so passionate about coaching, isn't it? That it gives people the opportunity to see things differently and to change things for themselves. And that is such a wonderful gift. And at this time of year, gifts are exactly what we need.
Absolutely.
So I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you for doing the 12 days of Christmas through the Christmas movies. It's been really fun. It's been really nice to be able to talk about the different themes that pop up around Christmas as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's been quite cathartic for both of us.
I feel positively serene, actually.
Definitely. I am zen.
Bring on Christmas is what I
Yes.
say.